If you don't understand what is going on here when Candace goes to Russia and is a guest of the state at this economic forum, is attending these different TV hits with RT, and she's talking about how surprised she is that it's a beautiful country and that the CIA must have lied to her all of these years about what Russia is like. If you fall for this, you are the mark for this kind of propaganda.
This is genuinely mental unwellness. I really do believe Zionism rots your brain.
Candace Owens, though she is vile, is not that stupid either. She actually knows what she is doing, and she is aligning herself with a group of people who have decided to embrace anti-Americanism for the purpose of reshaping American politics. Candace Owens can easily Google and find out that Russia has a higher abortion rate than the United States. It has a lower fertility rate and a lower marriage rate and booming numbers of Islam and declining Christianity. She can find that out. You can Google that. And when you say that she's just someone who asks questions, good for her. She doesn't want answers. She doesn't want answers to the questions that she has. The only thing that she wants to do is plant seeds of doubt amongst people in her audience so that they will continue to fund her with YouTube revenue. That's what she's doing. And it's sad.
All right.
Hunter Biden is nowhere near being welcome into polite society again, which is why he is on the Candace Owens show, because that is the only place for him where
I got to give you a little pushback.
Where he can get a reputation rehab and read a Bible verse while holding her hand, and she looks like she wants to date him. She's like fawning over him as he reads this. It's disgusting.
Wow.
Candace Owens is not a conservative commentator anymore. She is a grifter.
What do you mean? She is.
No, she's not. She is someone who came up in the conservative ecosystem through Turning Point USA, The Blaze. She had time at the Daily Wire and PragerU, and she used to talk about conservative ideas, policies, philosophy. Her show now covers conspiracy theories. She looked at the Alex Jones model and went, this is the future of online podcasting and commentary. And she does not do conservative policy and commentary news analysis anymore. She does personal feuds with the widow of Charlie Kirk.
Oh, I thought you were going to say the French.
Well,
Macron's
yeah,
wife.
and the wife of Emmanuel Macron. She is not a conservative commentator, but she did come from our world. She has abandoned that, and
she has built a legion of people that are interested in what she has to say.
There's a huge amount of money to be made by that, but I don't respect you because you have audience. I don't respect you because you have a large amount of people out there who are hungry for that. What she does on her show is disgusting.
What the problem for me is that she started attacking Erica Kirk, but the questions are not the problem. I think that people got mad because she was asking too many questions, but the death was concerning, suspicious.
It's not the questions, it's that she doesn't want answers. She doesn't want answers to these just asking questions. That's not what she is doing. She is running a social media grift where she can just posit theories and then say, we don't know.
We don't know, but we know, you know? We don't know, but we know.
But we know, you know. That's the slogan on her Twitter profile for the show. We don't know, but we know. She doesn't have to prove anything. And when she's saying in that clip there that they are doing this, that they are the ones who killed Charlie, that they are the ones who went after Trump 4 times but didn't succeed, who are you talking about? Are you going to name these people? Or do you not have the courage to actually say what you might mean? I think she means the Jews and the CIA, but she won't say those things because she's a coward and a grifter.
Is there not room for a second coming and a chance for Hunter Biden to renegotiate with the world how we look at him? There's no space for that rehabilitation? Because you kind of were like, he's going places like, you know, but isn't he allowed to do that? I mean, that's the whole thing about canceling folks.
Is
that
it allowed to
because
do
I mean,
the
argument that I agreed with on the Republican side was that we're not trying to cancel people for even major mistakes, allow a path to redemption. Isn't he on that right now? And should we be?
He is on that by going on the Candace Owens show to suggest again and agree with her that Charlie Kirk's murder by some weird leftist radical who dates a transgender furry did not in fact do that, and it might have
That's
been,
not the only thing he did on the show. It was a 2-hour interview.
Forces. It's not part of his rehabilitation and redemption story to go on the show and suggest that 4 assassination attempts could have been staged. This is not what a redemption tour looks like. He is hanging out with the worst of the worst online people who are now looking to... If you fall for this, you are the mark for this kind of propaganda. Because it's just very obvious what is happening here. She is aligning herself with the Russian state because she has a larger goal, which is to participate in the demoralization of Americans and the belief that American society, culture, family, faith, that those things have all been destroyed by some sort of elite in this country, but Russia is setting the model for how things should be. And she is cooperating with the state in advancing that message, and it is a propaganda effort.